Hello everyone, Sri here. In this video, I'm going to talk about something that has just recently had happened. Well, almost, that is about 2 months ago. It's about ToonKriticY2K. I know many people have passed this event already, but I recently saw another brownie who had made it his own video about something new about ToonKriticY2K. And when I saw it, it was something that I didn't know, but it might even shock you all if you didn't heard about it. But I here will talk about it, and here it is. Everyone, let's see what it's about. Another brownie by name, for no good reason, had just recently came out with a video about just another Apollo with ToonKriticY2K. In that video is about that ToonKritic has returned with a new OC. And you might see that OC in this picture here. And I was more than overwhelmed that ToonKritic's new OC that he is back with a new OC and also with a new Skype name. I don't know exactly what name it is, but the title of that was The New World We Know. And when I saw this video about his new OC, it is unbelievable. And excuse me for what I'm saying for bad words like now, but why in the heck is he back? I mean, why is he back? Hasn't he even realized that people around in this, particularly in this fandom, has now a ton of people have made this statement, especially with those who has been victims or survivors, by the word, for those who has been manipulated and even tried to target by him on the either directly in person or indirectly over communication. Why in the world but why in the world hasn't he realized that people know about what he is? Sorry, I still don't go into much details about what he had done, since many people already talked about this, but still, this is something that I can't even believe. Why would he even return to YouTube? Or not, I don't know exactly if he's back on YouTube by this new OC or something. But after what he did for almost a year ago, down, and that has been turned out in public for 2 months ago, and now this, he even realized it. That people already know about what he had done. And even he tried to make excuses about what he know already that what he did was wrong. But now he tried to bring a new OC, but new Skype name or anything. I don't know. And you can know about all about this in For No Good Reasons video about it, and I will leave that in the description box below. And this video is only based on my opinions about all of this news and his new OC. I don't even know how to express my feelings and worries about this now. I am shocked. Before all this news was even public or even revealed about ToonKritic's what he had done, I'm actually looked up to ToonKritic as an idol. I never talked to him in person or over email or anything. I mean, no communication at all with him. I was actually looking up to him because he made so many great videos over the last few years he had. I mean, this is something that it is probably one of the worst days into this fandom. But why would he even bring back this new OC? His old OC was this Pegasi, but this new, it looks like almost a hippogriff or a griffin. I don't even know for sure if it's a hippogriff or a griffin. Probably a mix of both or either, I can't even tell. But what I think about this, it is unspeakable. What he did is unspeakable. It is something that never should even happen in this fandom. Why would someone like him do this? All this famous he had, fandom, but it's a lot of fame for making his videos, people meeting in person, all this. I'm hurt, still hurt. Even has been 2 months about this. Why would even ToonKritic decide to make a new OC to think that people have put this behind them so he can sneak in back into fandom with a new OC and perhaps even trying to trick people that he is a new newbie and or I don't know. But most of this I don't know exactly, and I have no idea how other the Brownies analysts even know about this, even how they react to find out about this information. All I know that this information about has been released to Twitter, even Tumblr, and now this for no good reason. For example, he made a video about this. But what is the reason? What is the point of it? I mean, this even after he was revealed what he did was something very bad, and then now this hasn't even considered what he did. I don't know, and trying to make this a new OC to bring back himself into this fandom again, to make a new contents, new videos, a new channel. I don't know, but one thing is for sure about this: it will never happen. Even people think that he will never return into this fandom. Well, I hope not. At least what I think. Because what he did not only hurt his former friends, it also did hurt, damaged the fandom of brownie community's reputation and our trust. Before all this even happened, people saw this fandom with respect, with that we spread happiness, love, friendship, and the magic of friendship out there. But since after this came out, it was a major impact on this fandom. I can even tell how this impact will have after this major news was revealed to the public about what he did. I can't even imagine what this effect it will has on this fandom for months, years to come. I mean, it might never return this restore this reputation and this former good name of this fandom has before all of this and now this. Even ton of people have made that statement, even including myself. People was actually looking up to him, what he did for all his videos on his funny content. But now, I'm not even sure about it. People might say, some people would never forgive him about this. Some people think that they should forgive him, but never trust him again. I don't know. But one is for sure. I will never forgive ToonKriticY2K for a million. Never. Then I mean, never forgive him. I will never forgive ToonKritic what he did. Not only that it is a bad one things he did, but also that he's damaged the reputation of our fandom. If people will like us stand up together as a big, happy fandom family to try to work try to restore this fandom's reputation and this good name, even we have restore this fandom's people's faith in our community, but it will never be the same. Even this reputation has been restored, but there might still be doubts in people out there that they think this might will happen again. But to be honest, I think that is my true. These things can happen again when we at least know it. I mean, even after all this happened, people are now prepared and happy. Well, sorry, not happy, but are standing together to make sure this would never happen again. But even we know for sure that it might happen, but now that we can be prepared for it. That we all stand together as one big happy, well, not happy, but as a big family in this fandom, giving others support, counseling. If anyone needs to talk about this, you can always return to your favor to some of those your friends in other brownie community to ask for help or even talk about this. Some of those great YouTubers like Vespio, Golden Fox, Keyframe, Eliora, or Jasper Pie, for example. Those people might even could be helpful for all of this. Like I said earlier, I never had any direct contact with ToonKritic. I never even talked to him or even met him in person, but I did look up to him once, but no longer. If anyone would like to talk about this to me or anything, you can still talk to me about any of this what has happened, any survivors or any people has no direct contact with him, but anyone who's loved ones you did, well, all his videos on that before, you can talk to me on Discord, and I will leave the name of my account in the description box below, so you can reach me there. For most part, what do I think about what happened to the fandom after now? All this incident. Well, the fandom will never be the same afterwards. That can I say for sure about it. For most part, this fandom will never be the same. Even people often talking about this, that the fandom will never be the same, that soon it will fall apart, that many people who is the once been trusted fandom parts, members of the fandom, might leave and never return, that they lost their respect, their hope, or at least their faith in this fandom. Before all this happened, there were like 10 or 12 million fans in this fandom. But now, I don't know. It might lose some members in this great community over the next year or so. But what he did was something that we can't even imagine how this has an impact. People think, okay, this will happen, just go away after a few months, after a year, all this will be forgotten within the next year. but not, no. I believe that people still remember this day or what happened for the next year, next 2 years, or probably the next 10 years. Because this is one of the things that people still remember for a long time forward. And even then, we can't even imagine how this even would has any effect. Not either is the impact on the fandom, but on others. People that who might not like me has any direct contact with ToonKritic before. We all has once had looked up to him, might feel hurt, even devastated about this. Especially those who has been working with him for a number of years, like Dr. Wolf, Josh Scorcher, Golden Fox, Keyframe, many others. Those in the brownie community or brownie analysts has been working with him for a number of years, and they looked up to him as a friend. But after he did, they all cut all ties with him. And I can't even blame them. I would do the same. I would never trust him again after he did. I would even cut all ties. Even he tried to talk to me over and over, tried to talk to say that he did, that he was wrong, that he will try to work it out, try to restore his trust to others. But no. And especially when he's so told about in one other video about when he was approached by a few people in a Skype call about this, that he said that this will in fact affect his career. Come on, you know this will affect your career even if this will even come out in the public. Even your friends somehow would, even he try to keep this a secret from all of it. Some of his co-workers in the fandom. How would he even know about this? Even he know that he will try to keep this as a secret. It might even come out to his friends, and they even he thought, okay, if my friends found out about this, they probably put it on the rug, and there's many things that he did before on a convention or something. But no, this time it was much even worse than he did before. I mean, what he did, it is unspeakable, unbelievable, worth, not even worth. People had looked up to ToonKritic for a number of years to what he did on his videos, that he spread happiness, and the little short time of this when he his split personality, ToonKritic and cartoons. I don't know. Is it even worth for him to be part of the community again? No. In my opinion, he is no longer welcome in this fandom anymore for what he did. This fandom is based on a few things: love, respect, friendship, compassion. Spreading those numbers of things to others, but he broke that trust. And I will never trust him ever again. Even he will listen to this video, I will never trust him. Because some things might be forgiven, but these things, no. Even in that Skype call I heard about this, that he tried to make up some excuses that he will try to figure out this in his own way. Through that George Garcher, Firebrand, and British Ninja try to talk to him, telling him that he should tell the cops over him that he should turn this over, but he didn't. What I heard about this, that it never happened. I don't know, because not much of these details has even been public yet, or will ever will. But I don't know much about ToonKritic's now. Before, he was one of the great YouTubers in the brownie community, and even especially one of the brownie analysts. But now, I don't know much for sure anymore. I still have hope and respect and faith in this fandom. I do. Many people who has once been part of this fandom might have lost faith in it and stopped being brownies and leave it. And I can't even blame them. I can't. What do I think about all of this in a long-term effect? Can't even say. Because predict something like this in a long term can't be even not be predicted. Because some things can't be predicted even like this happened in the past. If this had happened like 2 years ago, 5 years ago, and now we still have the same effect and now, then, but I don't know. Especially when I found out about his new OC, I was more than shocked that even that he has remade from a new OC and tried with a new Skype name and trying to maybe trying to get back to this fandom again and with a new name, new OC, trying to pretend to be someone else to make new videos but from all that I even know for sure that isn't even true. I can't even say. But what else can I say except I am shocked. Why would someone even like him doing this again? I don't even know. If people found out that he would try to get back to his fandom, I don't think they would even trust him again after he did. I can't even say. Because I can't even tell how other people react to this news, and probably one thing is for sure that it probably stunned, surprised, shocked, anger, sadness, terrifying. But especially those survivors of what he did for them, they might feel terrified, especially if they know about he has a new OC, a new Skype name, that he might come back to this fandom as a new person. I can't even say. For a number of days after this incident, I was thinking a lot about this, and like, okay, will this fandom ever recover from all what has happened? Or will it ever restore its fate? Or will this fandom dissolve and every brownie out there will stop? And this will every pony now, or sorry, every those in the community stop doing videos like Dr. Wolf probably would even stop his channel or use a new name and start something else, and those conventions probably would stop after what he did. A lot of this, but it turns out nothing. People were still part in the community, and people still made My Little Pony based comments, videos, stories, all kinds. Even this happened. So what will I do about myself about this? After I found out his new OC, well, I was shocked about it, but I will still be part of this community afterwards, even now. And I will still be out there to others, helping. Even there are people out there who is still as survivors after what he did. Even though any of my subscribers or even some of my friends has been a survivor what he did, they are always welcome to talk to me at any time, at any moment they need to help. I am not like a doctor in therapy or psychiatrist, but I'm still there for help. even I not has been through something like this myself, but I will be there for them, for anyone who needs to be talked. I want to show my great support to both the survivors and the fandom, to anyone who wants to help. My videos I make, like True Love Stories, True Friend, and many others, they are as support to all those who has been survivors, to ToonKritic and others who has been hurt about this. They all should know they have friend and support here. I have never done anything like hurting anyone or like this before on my channel. I had never been rude, I had never been mean, I had never said any like this before. I mean, I had never spread lies to anyone. If anyone spreading lies about like someone who is a great YouTuber and suddenly spread lies about it, and even this later confirmed that this person has been done what he did or she did, well, I don't know what to say then. I can't even say how about ToonKritic's survivors or his former friends, how they feel about this, what he did. Mostly one of few things that I know for sure how they would feel: betrayed, hurt, terrified. But most things I know for sure that what they feel is betrayed, hurt, mostly betrayed. Thinking a dear good friend can never done like this, but after this went out to them as I'm sorry, but ToonKritic used to be a very good guy, as I thought about it, but now it is just wow. Just wow. It is more than I can say about him. And if I hope that he gets help, I do. And will I ever trust him again? No. Will I ever talk to him? No. If I would talk to him earlier if I talked to him about this before and became his friend, then I would trust him. But I mean, if I ever talked to him in the past, then after all this, I would never talk to him anymore. I would cut all ties, like his former friends did. Will I ever trust him? No. Will I ever believe him if he even claims to have been get some help? That's all that he get in therapy? No. Absolutely not. For most people have thinking that he will ever been, even people saying that he will get help, or if he end up in jail or just in, or get some, I don't know, like help is some form. And I can't even say for sure about that. And I can't even say about what I feel about this, except I'm just hurt, betrayed about his what did, especially betraying this fandom. Wow. And will anyone believe him what he did? I don't know. I don't think so. This fandom was very much greater, and after all he did, it damaged it, hurt it, beyond than anyone could even believe. For most part all this, I can't even imagine how people would still feel about what he did. Especially those who has been hurt, injured. Well, not injured but itself, but still. People who has been trusted him for years, and there's those who has been his co-workers, colleagues in several various of projects, good friends. But now all this, I am just worried about this fandom. Will there ever be restored as its former reputation as they had before? I can't even tell. So to anyone out there in this great fandom out there, you all should know you have friend here and support to all those survivors and those his former friends. We all should stand together as a big family. Even those people who are being hurt, show support to them and help them to recover. Even they may take time for them to be recover from all this happened. And especially now you know about ToonKriticY2K's. If you hear seeing it somewhere, don't accept him as a friend. Immediately run. Don't talk to him, even accept him as a friend or anything. Well, that was all I'd like to say to this video. And as always, subscribe, leave a comment, and as always, this is Swedish W over and out.